Let's continue to talk about sleeper teams for 2025, and today we're talking about LSU. And first off, this is an LSU team that returned 62% of the production, so they have a decent amount of the production back. They have the number one transfer portal class by far. They continue to build and build, and they have 10 4-stars. They've added massive additions. One of those guys is Patrick Payton, one of the top edge rushers in the country from Florida State. They also picked up two very good receivers in Nick Anderson, 4-star from Oklahoma, and also Barian Brown, 4-star from Kentucky. They got two of the top offensive linemen in the portal, Josh Thompson from Northwestern, and they also got Braylon Moore from Virginia Tech. It doesn't stop there. They added a bunch of other 4-stars on defense through the portal to continue to build that defense heading into year two with Blake Baker. They got Jakeem Jackson, Tamarcus Cooley, and Jamari Butler. They have a year two defensive coordinator in Blake Baker. He has really helped turn around that defense. In 2023, before Blake Baker got there, they had the 110th ranked defense in the nation. Now, last year, they had a top 55 defense at 53. Blake Baker has really added an aggressive style defense for LSU, and this defense is in good hands with Blake Baker. They also got one of the best edge rushers, one of the best players in the nation returning in Harold Perkins Jr. If he stays healthy, he will be a top 10 college football player. The offense took a step back last year, but next season they return Garrett Nussmeier at quarterback. Some people are projecting him as the best returning quarterback in the nation. This is a guy that threw for 4,000 yards last season. If he cuts back on turnovers, he could be a very dangerous quarterback. Garrett Nussmeier could be a Heisman Trophy contender. They've already had two Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks over the last 7 years. A lot of people have questions with Brian Kelly, but I do think this LSU team could be a sleeper and probably a sleeper to win the Natty, if I'm being honest. Brian Kelly just continues to build and work towards his first national championship, and this team has some of the tools necessary heading into next season. I'm certainly not calling my shot saying they can win the national championship, but I do think they could be a sleeper, and I definitely think they'll make the playoffs. They have a pretty favorable schedule. This is what the schedule looks like. I think it's very favorable, and I could see them winning 10 plus football games and making the playoffs. Leave your thoughts on LSU down in the comments below, and don't forget to follow for more college football content.